What's up, baby dolls? Thanks for listening. My name is Daniel, and I am here with
Louie.
Jasmine.
And welcome to the show. We have a very, 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 very exciting thing we're going to do. But first,
don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Rewind 20 years ago when we first started doing the show. And someone brought on a scent. Do you remember this?
I was actually there that time.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
Okay, Jasmine was here. It was like a New Year's Eve episode or did you smell it too?
Yeah. I remember we tried it on different skins and we tried it on amber skin too.
Yeah. So we were all here.
Yeah.
We put a vagina scent on our hand.
And
it smelled kind of like vagina. And it got Louie thinking. And he started getting on the interwebs. He got on the dark web. He got on the deep web, and he found
the deep web. Yeah,
he found something.
Yeah, I did.
And basically, they're pussy flavored chips, and we have them here today.
Finally, we did it. We talked about it afterwards.
Yes.
And truth be told, the one that found them was Jasmine.
Of course. Of course she did.
And then I pulled the trigger and bought them, and now it took a while to get here. We've had them for a while, truth be told.
Right.
But
and are these from the United States of America?
They are not.
They are not.
They are from the Eastern Bloc. I don't remember what country exactly, but if I have to throw a name out there, fuck, Ukraine, right? No. It might be.
I feel like it was the UK, no?
It's in English,
no,
right?
not UK.
It was like a different language, actually. Who knows?
So anyways.
And it's Chaz is the brand.
Chaz is the brand.
Chaz is the brand that Jazz got for the pussy chips.
Yeah,
okay,
there you go. And if you don't remember, according to, and I read this on the company website, this was in an attempt to bring awareness that younger people, kids today, are having less sex than older people did at their age.
That is true.
And this is how they bring awareness to that. And
I want to just say right away, when you look at the front of the box.
Yes.
It's a pretty cool box.
It says, and tell me if this is true, because you guys bought them, it says 18 plus on there. Now, do you have to be 18 to buy these chips?
I got them in, I got them on Etsy.
But did they verify your identity? Okay.
They did not.
Okay. So they're just maybe recommending, hey, maybe you want to be 18 before you eat these chips.
Yes. Now, I think that it could be. I don't know. I think this person bought maybe a bulk of these and was reselling them.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Because I think I paid a little bit more.
Okay.
Now, did it break the bank? No.
How much were they?
I can't remember, but I want to say that it was probably like $30-something.
Oh, okay, so a good amount.
A good amount.
You can have the taste of vagina on your lips for the low price.
Yeah,
$30 on Etsy. Now, why don't you just take us around the box, Louie? Kind of just show us what we're working with before we break them open.
Obviously, there's the main cover. But what you guys don't see on the side to open it,
and maybe just describe it for everyone listening.
That's right.
Seal, a virginity seal here.
There's a seal on the side of the box. Is it taped shut right there?
It's not taped, but there's perforation on the edges of it, and I'm assuming that I have to pull this.
Yeah.
And then
you guys, if you're not watching, imagine the fire alarm thing where you have to kind of like break it open.
Yeah.
Big red letters.
Yes.
That's the kind of vibe they're giving you. Like, hey, break this seal. Like, break the virginity, the hymen, or whatever.
And honestly, man, if you read the back, there's all kinds of languages here, and it's kind of scary, come to think of it.
Okay.
Now, because I don't know what the fuck it's saying, except for the first paragraph here. What else do we have? I think we should just get to it.
Take a crack at it.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's open them up.
It also does say they're kettle chips on the front.
They are kettle chips, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
look
it comes
at this.
with a card inside.
Look at this.
Whoa.
So it says here we're invited to. And I'm just saying, imagine. Here we go. Perfect, dude. It says here millennials are having 3 times less sex than their parents.
That's right.
Oh man.
Here you go.
Wait, are you guys?
Open it. I'm gonna hold this up. Maybe he can zoom in on that. The editor. And
you guys are millennials?
We are
yes.
millennials, yeah.
Daniel is
Old
like
millennials.
the first
yeah.
millennial.
Because I think I'm just barely a millennial.
So are we.
I was going to ask you. Yeah, we're both
Yeah.
Ditto, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bag is a little bit more provocative than the box. Here we have a girl in very in
But I
leather.
think the Gen Zs are having the lessest sex, right?
They have
The
to,
least
right?
amount.
And
You think our parents were having more sex than we were having sex?
maybe not you and me.
But for sure, Jasmine's not having any
Oh,
sex.
for sure.
Yeah.
But Louis
Yeah.
is
But
getting
yeah.
a lot.
Super dry.
Yeah.
Super dry.
Super weird how that works.
I think guys that are into like video games and the porn is what really
Right,
The
right.
porn.
The porn.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
therefore
Okay, here we go. We're gonna open them. I think
can't
probably first. Yeah, it does say 18 plus on the front.
Okay.
Who's gonna open them? I think first, automatic. You're doing a smell test.
Okay, we go around.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm tasting honestly, dude, I'm smelling. I'm
Uh-huh.
not tasting.
Okay.
Vinegar,
Okay.
salt.
Okay. Does it smell like vagina at all?
I mean, it's. I'm getting a little bit of the fish
Vinegar and
market,
s-
so
okay, okay.
yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, we're in Seattle.
Okay,
We're in the
here we
Pike.
go. Do it. Oh yeah.
Also, no preservatives. It says there on the front.
It does have like, I don't know. The vinegar gives it a sour smell.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Let me
It's
try.
It's like-
I'm dying over here. All right, for me,
Are you getting Seattle?
yeah, I can definitely smell the vinegar and the fish at the same time.
Yeah, right.
It's very vinegary. And there are actually, I was looking at the box and it does have the ingredients if you guys are interested.
Okay, yeah. Let's hear the
who-
ingredients.
Yeah. So it's 56% potato.
56% potato. That's
Well, I
too
don't
much
know.
potato.
Yeah, for real. And then it says something rapeseed oil.
Rapeseed oil. Oh,
Rapeseed
That's
oil.
what it
it
says.
says it's not grapeseed. It says rapeseed oil.
Yeah.
That's probably what the vinegar is.
Probably. That's what's the fish, I think.
Yeah, that's a fish market right there.
Maltodextrin, salt, onion, garlic, sugar, cream powder, yeast extract, of
Yeast
course.
extract. Wow.
There it is.
Of course. And then natural flavoring.
It's a little too ambiguous there.
And then
Yeah.
it goes into like lemon powder, parsley, black pepper. I don't know, man. I have one of these and there ain't no sour cream down there. That's
On yours.
well, true.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So,
I think
I
Louis
think
should do the
I
honors.
should do the
Oh
honors?
yeah, definitely.
I thought. Okay. There we go.
All right. Here's the drum roll. Louis just bit into it. Has a nice crunch. He's looking down at the floor, looking up, looking back down, looking up.
Okay. Here you go. Next, ladies.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit of sour cream.
Okay.
Nothing like a vagina.
Nothing like a vagina?
No, unfortunately.
Are you tasting any of the rapeseed oil?
I wouldn't know.
This shit is sour cream and onion.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No rapeseed oil, huh?
I feel like I could just eat them.
Yeah.
This is
There's
not.
like-
what
okay.
a letdown.
There's a hint of like a little weirdness to them.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the vinegar and the lemon, like the acidity, but it's not. I don't know, man.
Well, okay, now there's an aftertaste. You have the
Okay.
aftertaste kind of.
Yeah. What is it to you? For me, it was garlicky,
I don't know.
but it's definitely. Okay, does it remind you of a vagina?
No, it doesn't remind
One
me
that
of
you've
vagina.
encountered.
No.
No, it doesn't remind me of.
Okay,
No.
guys. So the
I think sour cream and onion was.
verdict is in. They don't taste like vagina. I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Question for the only person with a vagina here. Do you ever
Now I got a little. It's a little hint of
of
the fish market, don't you think? In there,
I'm
there's
getting
little
the smell,
something.
but what I get the smell, but once I eat it and I taste it out, it doesn't.
I mean, there is kind of like a
There's
heavy
that-
taste at the end, but like
At the end, there's something you're like, it's not.
maybe it's because it's 56% potato,
56% potato.
and then whatever the hell.
Well, that makes sense though.
Right, it has to be, I guess.
Okay. All right. So
And that seems like a pretty low percentage for a potato chip, right?
Yeah, what the hell else
what else is in there?
Yeah.
What's making it solid?
I know, right? 56.
Rapeseed, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's
the
fucking
second
overpowering.
ingredient. Isn't it the way they list the ingredients? Right, like that. So the second thing that's making up the chip is the rapeseed oil.
Dude, you're right though.
I wonder what they. I mean, I've never heard of rapeseed oil. I might be.
You're lying.
I was like, I felt
It
nervous.
was so innocent.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
So real quick, I saw something actually recently online, and it's funny what people try to sue for. I feel, and I saw something recently where a man was suing Buffalo Wild Wings for $9 million because the boneless chicken wings are not actual chicken wings. They're chicken nuggets.
$9 million?
$9 million, this poor
goodness.
bastard.
I get it.
Okay, so this is why I wanted to bring it up, because I feel like this person is a complete douchebag.
Right.
And not necessarily Buffalo Wild Wings. But I think that Jasmine and I differ. We didn't get into it because we wanted to talk about it here.
Okay.
But go ahead, Jasmine. Where do you stand on this?
Yeah, so I was under the impression, Lou, that you were like, that you expected them to be chicken nuggets, right?
They're boneless, right?
Yes, they're
Obviously.
boneless.
Yeah, so the argument with this guy was that these are actually chicken nuggets, so they're chicken breasts and all this random shit.
Yeah.
And then they're calling them boneless wings. I was under the impression that they were actually deboned wings. Like, I don't know if that's I didn't know that wasn't like common knowledge. Like,
I think I've always kind of thought, well,
really?
it's not really the wing, right?
Yeah.
You didn't think? I thought it was the meat from the wing, but I'm also a vegetarian. I don't know.
It just seems like it would just be too hard, to just use the wing meat to make those.
That's what I think. It
just
doesn't
fucking mix it up. It's just get all the chicken, mix it up and like say they're boneless wings.
So what I always thought was that they were, yes, in a way, chicken nuggets, but the reason why they call them boneless is because if somebody wants, there's people out there that maybe want the breading of the wing, the saucing of the wing, and the accessibility of just eating like bite-sized things,
right?
One after the other, but without the bone. They just
without the fuss.
Yeah, so
and the mess.
But I never thought that somebody would actually sue because there weren't actual wings, dude.
I'd be mad too. Look,
why would you be mad? That's ridiculous.
They also probably sell fucking chicken nuggets.
No, they
or
don't sell
chicken tenders. And then you're marketing it as something else, and you probably pay extra because you're thinking, "Ooh,
I wonder if they do sell chicken tenders.
I'm gonna treat myself to boneless because they cost $1 extra."
But okay, but here's the thing. And then Buffalo
now,
Wild
do you
Wings.
think that all places? Do you think Buffalo Wild Wings is one of the few places that doesn't do it,
question.
and other places they really do take the time? They get the fucking drumstick,
man.
and they cut it off with a knife. And they make sure none of the cartilage is in there. And then they get the other weird wing that's kind of hard to eat. And they just kind of like, how would they do that?
No, I think they're not. They're the majority. I don't think there's a single business that does the wing meat. But maybe I'm wrong.
I'm curious to hear what people comment because I think people are getting gypped. I agree with this guy.
Okay, so Buffalo Wild Wings clap back.
Oh, shit.
And they put something on their social media. It says, "It's true. Our boneless wings are all white meat chicken. Our hamburgers contain no ham. Our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo."
Stupid.
Right? So here's the thing.
They're being salty.
No.
Relax, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hamburgers contain no ham.
Come on.
So obviously they're making a case.
Our wings aren't actually wild. Get the fuck out of here.
Relax.
That's the thing. So where do you draw the line? And
Sure.
it sounds like now you guys are both siding with the guy
No. I just think that I don't think those are fair.
It's not the same. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I think the guy was also saying that you should. Okay, so if they're not wings, that we should be paying less.
Why?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if
okay.
it's a more expensive part of the chicken or not.
I think the chicken is you buy the chicken. It's the same price.
I'd be outraged if I was a meat eater. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, because, okay, if somebody's selling you a chicken breast and then really it's just pieces of the chicken and they put it in the shape of a breast and they're like...
Is there something we could think of that would be comparable to a vegetable? Like maybe broccoli heads, but they're giving you the butt of the broccoli. No? Artichoke hearts, but deep fried artichoke hearts, but really it's all of the artichoke, and they kind of like.
I guess so. I mean, still, it's not what I'm paying for. Then just give me a chicken nuggets and sauce.
Yeah, I guess they should be called chicken nuggets or chicken tenders.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like the vegan world has a bunch of stuff that's trying to be stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in that particular case, you know what you're getting, right?
Yeah.
But I can argue that if I go into a vegan place and I order something and maybe I'm not aware that I can argue the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't really like a steak. This isn't really fish. I don't know. I think it's a slippery slope when you start just trying to sue for $9 million because the boneless chicken wings aren't really the wing part of the chicken.
Wings.
I don't know. I'd be mad. But like, because you pay for different pieces of steak or like different pieces of,
Well, that would be ridiculous.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Here's where the outrage would come.
Okay, here we go.
If you get the bone-in ribeye,
okay,
then you order the boneless ribeye, and it's not even ribeye. They give you a fucking, I don't know, New York strip or something like that, and you're like, well, hold on a second.
Yeah, that
would be a big problem. So depending on how partial you are to white meat to dark meat, it could present a problem. If for someone like me too, because I prefer a dark meat over a white meat, so I could see myself getting pretty disappointed, but I couldn't see myself suing for $9 million.
Yeah, that's extreme, but I get it. The outrage is there, and I don't even eat meat.
All right.
Okay.
So I have a story that I'm really annoyed that I know anything about this, by the way. For whatever reason, I keep getting, you get trending topics or whatever. For whatever reason, I keep getting these news stories about fucking Hailey Beiber and Selena Gomez. Have you guys?
Hailey Beiber is Justin Bieber's sister?
Wife.
A wife. Oh, okay.
Close.
Okay. She asked on the way, I don't know if Daniel knows about this. And I was just like, but I don't think so. You saying that right now, dude?
Answer the question.
I was like, I didn't know he had a sister.
But yeah, so I keep getting these news stories. I don't want to know any of this, by the way.
Okay.
But I know all the tea.
But you do. The algorithm knows what you want.
Well, apparently I do.
Yeah.
But
I hate this.
Yes.
I guess I hate much. I know. Well, now I know everything there is about this stupid Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber team.
All right. What is
let me go ahead and poison y'all's mind right now.
Okay.
So there's this whole beef with Hailey Bieber. Obviously is married to Justin Bieber. Selena Gomez used to go out with Justin Bieber for many years.
His real true love, I think.
Yeah,
I think so too.
See, even that Daniel knows about. So it was worldwide,
Yeah. They should be together, I think. Yeah.
So now there's all this stuff, like all this drama online where they're accusing Hailey Bieber of being like an asshole or like a mean girl to Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Right. And so all these people, it's basically like the high school we don't go to, but we know all these people. Right.
Okay.
That's the way I look at their drama. And so I guess everyone's saying that they're making fun of her and like her weight and her eyebrows and like all this stuff. But
weight? Selena Gomez weight?
Yeah.
Is she fat now or something?
No, they just are looking for shit to laugh at.
I will say that I saw that video that was kind of going viral with her, something about her makeup or
her eyebrows.
That one, and she looks I'm not saying that she's fat, but she does look maybe she looked a little different to me, like maybe a little
whiter
from her face, though,
okay.
not her body.
She did say her weight fluctuates.
Okay,
It's that's
like
neither here nor
everybody.
there. Yeah,
Okay,
normal
sure.
people.
Fine.
So anyways, they've been making fun of her and like just throwing shade subtly through like Instagram and all that stuff. But then like once you start like going into a deep dive, there's all this stuff out there about how Hailey Beiber is like single white femaling fucking Selena Gomez. And how she's copying like all of her mannerisms and like Selena Gomez will post something and she'll post something exactly the same. And she has like a tattoo that's the same as her, and like
so she's copying her
to the T. And so I brought a video. Somebody else kind of compiled everything. So I just kind of want to get your guys' take and what do you guys think about it?
Oh boy.
Y'all, it gets creepier, and I don't even know if I have enough time to post all this shit, but I'm gonna post as much as I can. Ain't nothing to it but to get to it, so let's go. I'm trying to remember all that we've covered already when it comes to Hailey. Okay, so we've already covered the fact that she like copies her interview responses and stuff like that. Let's touch on this subject. And when I tell you it's gonna get weird, it's gonna get weird. So I don't know if you know, but a while ago, Selena Gomez had got this G on the back of her ear,
Harry G,
that represented her sister Gracie, her little sister Gracie. And so did Hailey. I don't know what the G stands for her, but
no way.
Yeah,
it's like exactly the same.
On this subject
stands for gotta get it.
To me as well. These are all Selena's close friends. They're not like entertainment people. They're like regular people, and obviously they look happy as friends. Okay. But yes, I'm going there. Watch.
Oh, she's going there.
Not only did Hailey follow every single one of her friends that was in that picture with her, she legit hung out with every single one of them. If this isn't giving you single white female, not because she's white, but literally the movie Single White Female, that I don't know what it is. Or let's talk about how there's hundreds of gym locations in LA.
Okay.
As you can see Selena all pretty and sweaty and stuff. Peep the background. Hailey.
That's a stretch, I feel.
Background. Selena on her makeup artist page. The makeup artist has been her makeup artist for years. Hailey hires that same makeup artist.
Oh, you fucking psycho.
Selena Gomez taking pictures with her nail tech that she's had for years. Hailey's tagging the nail tech that Selena's had for years. Selena Gomez talks to somebody about the song Rumor by Sabrina. Obviously, she liked it. Literally the next day, Hailey posts this on her stories on Instagram. But let's talk about the real issue and the observation that I have. I don't even think that she wants Justin to be real with you. I think she wanted to be Selena. We know that during COVID, Selena started this HBO cooking show, right? Then Hailey starts one, of course. This is the intro to her cooking show. This is the intro to her cooking show.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
There's so much evidence.
Justin gave Selena this ring. Hailey Bieber.
No way.
It's so much.
Whoa, that outfit's exactly the same. Dude, if she has that fucking grandma dress.
Dude, they're exactly the same.
Grandma dress.
Dude, fucking gladiator outfit?
Me Amber Heard and Johnny Depp vibes. As well as Melania and Michelle. Like, what the?
Dude.
There's like millions of videos on this right now. Like, and there's every day it's like update. She copied her again. And so I keep getting all these updates. You click on one video and I'm like, damn it, I don't want to know anymore. But that kind of threw me for a loop.
What do you think are the weirdest ones?
There's some like she showed me a bunch of stuff, and there was some where like Selena one day will say like, "Oh, what is it that you would like for people?" They ask her, "What is it that you would like for people to know about you or get to know?" It's like, "I'd like for them to get to know my heart."
Thing you wish people knew about you, and I said I wanted it to be my heart. People didn't really know me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know Hailey for Hailey, and I just always had this constant battle where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart.
Or something like that. And I was telling Jasmine, like, that's not something like everybody, it's a common thing that I think a lot of people would say.
No.
They would say, you know, like, I'd like for them to get to know my sense of humor or to get to know my dog or whatever.
Or my personality or
something like that. Then the fucking, what's her name? Hailey Bieber
Hailey
says
Bailey.
the same
Hailey
thing.
Bieber.
Hailey Ba- and,
Bieber.
she says the same thing, and then there's other interviews when Selena's they're asking her something about her body, and she's like, I came to realize, you know what, like, I'm not 19 years old anymore. Of course I'm not gonna have the same body or whatever. Fast forward a week later, Hailey Bieber gets asked the same question or something like that, or she just brings it up. You know, I've been struggling with this and that, and then I realized that I'm not 19 years old anymore, and blah blah blah. And I was
Wow.
like, fuck,
Exactly.
what's wrong with you, dude?
So Single White Female, is that a movie or something?
Yes.
Yeah, have you guys?
Okay.
You guys
I
have
don't
never
think
watched it?
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's pretty wild.
seen it.
It's basically like this girl puts in like an ad for requesting like a roommate, and she's like single white female.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah,
That
so
was good.
exactly
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't seen it.
Oh.
yeah, I told you need to watch it. Like,
Yeah.
so basically, she ends up getting this roommate, and then slowly the roommate starts to dye her hair the same color and then cut it the same way, and then her clothes starts to disappear, and like
But-
slowly she becomes her, you know?
Yeah, but she like finds her on Instagram and like goes to LA. It's that one, right?
No,
no, that's Ingrid. Ingrid goes what?
Oh yeah, that's Ingrid Goes West, which is
Oh.
another good one.
Is that kind of the same thing?
Yeah, except this one's like from the 90s, so she like sends a thing on Craigslist or like
Oh.
yeah, so it's
Okay.
kind of yeah.
Now, I never thought. Well, I didn't know about this until recently, right? And do you think that she was even in love with Justin, or she just wants to be Selena, and that's who Selena was in love with at one point?
I mean, I could say it's pretty believable.
Yeah.
If she's
Believable?
getting the same. Getting the same tattoo. And I think the tattoo and the ring
That's
are like
pretty fucking
the
wild.
two. I mean, the
The
outfits. Outfits, I don't know. You know,
You don't
see-
know.
I mean, it's just like, okay, probably, but you see celebrities wearing the same outfits all the time.
I guess so,
And
but
they wear the same shit. And the timeline, it's hard to do a timestamp on that kind of stuff because, you know, people compile these videos. I want to see a fucking timestamp.
Well, they check it
They
when
have
they post it on
timestamps.
Instagram and stuff like that. Like the song was posted the day after.
Still,
okay.
you know, I mean, I believe her.
We got
but
a non-believer over
I
here.
just,
Non-believer over
I'm like
there.
careful of this kind of shit. But the tattoo, the ring,
Yeah.
the cooking show. She's
And-
obviously copying her to a certain degree.
Nobody knows what that G stands for, by the way.
We gotta ask her.
Yeah, I just messaged her. Hey, what's that?
We want to
G about?"
officially extend an invitation to you, Hailey, to come on our show.
and tell your
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
All right, so is my turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me bring this up. Okay, go to that video real quick, and I'm just gonna. This is a funny little story I found. Don't play it yet. Let me just bring this up.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so in New York City on the subway system,
Mm-hmm.
people are bringing their dogs onto the subways. You know, dogs, like, I don't know what happened in the last 10 years,
Mhm.
but dogs just got super fucking popular to have a dog. It's just like everyone has a dog, specifically in cities where it's very difficult to have a dog. Downtown LA, everyone's have a fucking dog. New York City, people have dogs. And so it's starting to, you know, you see people trying to bring their dogs on the airplanes and stuff like that. So it started to become a problem when people started to bring their dogs on the subway.
Now, is that recent?
Yes, it's recent
Okay.
that this problem started happening.
Okay.
So more and more people were starting to bring their dogs on the subway, and it started creating problems because the dogs are huge and people are trying to get down
Mhm.
the aisle and stuff like that. So the New York subway department or whatever it's called, they decided that the only way that you could bring a dog onto the subway is if you fit the dog into a bag. That's all they said. They didn't say the dog has to be under 20 pounds or anything like that. They just said that it has to fit in a bag. So actually, you can just start right there on that first picture.
Sure.
And you can kind of see how crazy people have been getting.
Can
You
imagine.
can see this guy has this dog.
Yeah, the
You know.
dog, just if you guys are listening, the dog's head from this angle looks bigger than the human's head.
Well, the guy's wearing an enormous backpack with an enormous dog. So,
Mhm.
yes, the dog is fitting in the bag. Keep going.
Yeah,
Just kinda go through
technically,
these.
yeah.
They got this
I
dog
love
here.
this one.
Right, this is pretty
This
good.
one's great.
This one I don't think is violating the rules too much. But
Yeah.
what is that? A corgi or
It's
something?
like a Shiba almost. Like
That dog is kind of like in a book bag or
yeah,
a shopping bag.
Yeah, for sure. It's a
Yeah.
canvas, pretty large one, but
Not-
not
not
I guess not
crazy,
as big
not-
as the other
he
one.
looks like the amount of his body coming out of it is like one of those deer mounts.
Yeah. This guy.
This one's a corgi for sure.
This guy has this
Oh,
huge dog, probably like, I don't know, 40, 50-pound dog.
Hmm.
Again, in some sort of sleeping bag on his back. It looks like he custom made it. This guy.
This guy's not even fucking trying.
that's an IKEA bag.
It's an IKEA
legit.
bag. It is. It's
cut,
an IKEA
he
right
cut
there.
4 holes
In an
a
IKEA.
giant blue IKEA bag, and the dog's legs are sticking out of the
Yeah.
4 holes, and the dog is basically
He's
just
Yeah.
he's
just
not
on-
even
on a. It's
he's not
it's
even
not
lifting
even really
his
in
dog.
a bag because he's
Yeah.
on the floor.
But he
Yeah.
is in the bag. He's just
And what is that? A beagle?
No,
Yeah.
that's no.
Or a
It's
dachshund?
Oh, a bloodhound. No,
basset hound.
basset hound.
Okay. Here's
Oh,
a
here we go.
giant. What is this dog?
A husky.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing this where they put their giant dogs in backpacks and their heads sticking out the top. That's
Yeah.
a huge husky. Keep going.
The dogs all look
Oh,
like
look at another IKEA bag.
This one's just in a giant IKEA bag. What kind of dog is that?
I don't know.
Some dog from
Yeah,
it looks like almost like
from Narnia or something.
an Alaskan
Yeah.
Malamute almost.
And here's this one's cute. This one's okay. This is just dogs
Daniel
sticking out
approves of
the
this
tongue.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's okay. Keep going. I think we're almost to the. Oh, this,
Oh, and then you have a
this
Listen,
lady.
listen. Okay. Was the rule only for dogs?
yeah.
I think it was. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was dogs. But I'm sure this lady has a duck,
Yeah.
and so
Yep.
she put it in a clear plastic.
Yeah, it looks like
backpack
an astronaut
with,
somehow.
Yeah.
with air holes.
Okay.
And then we have, like for sure, the funniest one here. This guy's like, what?
Yeah.
It's clearly a bag.
And then see ya.
They didn't let him go
Anyway.
on.
No,
No.
he's like, fuck, because it's getting out of hand. So anyway, I just thought that was a cute article. And when people do this kind of shit, it drives me fucking crazy. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like Jasmine kind of likes it. Like, well, it is in a bag.
I was
you
gonna
know?
say I
Well,
love
she's
it.
gonna love it.
I love
It
it.
is.
Yeah.
But you're fucking it up for everybody. You know what I mean?
Now-
Ingenuity, engineering, Steve Jobs, like you
Steve
know.
Jobs.
No.
Okay, you know what it reminds me of a little bit is, and this shit really bothers me too. Is the carry-on stuff. You know how carry-ons are supposed to like fit in a certain thing.
Yes. Tell me.
And you know they say you're allowed a luggage, a carry-on, and they fucked up when they said and a
bag.
personal item.
Yeah.
Because that thing is like, they don't have a real size for the personal item, really.
Mm-hmm.
So people are just getting on the planes with these oversized luggage bags, and it just messes it up for everybody else, like these dogs in a bag.
That's true, but I would be less mad if the oversized luggage was a dog on the plane. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would be less mad.
Oh, I would not want the dog on the plane.
But if you're next to the dog and it takes a shit, I bet you're gonna feel different.
Well, if it doesn't take a shit on me,
But next to you, even let's say it's not even on you. I think that's probably the root of the problem is that
I don't.
dogs were taking
They're
shits
they're
on.
peeing all over the subway
peeing,
for
yeah.
sure. And
But
this-
so are people.
yeah, I know.
But we have a problem with that too.
Exactly, one species is enough. You know.
Yeah. But I would say, in defense of the owners, when you live in New York, most people don't have cars there, man.
That's true.
And if you need to like take your dog to the vet, it fucking sucks. I would assume. I don't know what the rules are with the taxis and Ubers, but I'm pretty sure you can't have them on. So let's just say your dog needs to go to the vet. What the fuck do you do?
You just don't get a dog if you live out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think
know.
I can.
You
deal
gotta
with.
figure it out. But you know, I don't know. I was
That's
laughing.
the only thing I would say.
I appreciate the creativity and I love the ingenuity.
Yeah.
But that stuff's so funny. I mean, anyway, let's go to the baby doll.
Let's go. Go ahead.
"76-year-old Linda Williams
Linda Williams.
from High Wycombe." So she is
From where?
she's from High Wycombe.
High Wycombe?
Yeah, I don't know where that is. But apparently she was a woman with terminal cancer, and instead of throwing a funeral, she decided to throw a party for herself while she was alive.
So good.
And she actually did it as a 1940s theme. So she had a raffle.
She's still alive.
She's still alive, but she
Okay.
said she didn't want a funeral.
So this is in lieu of the funeral.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. She says, "I've never been to a good funeral. They're miserable things, so I decided I wanted a celebration of my life." And she proceeded to have a 1940s themed party.
Okay.
And so she had, it was complete with a raffle, a Union Jack cake, Spam sandwiches, and a cardboard cutout of herself in case she couldn't make it, because she wasn't sure. They told her, "You have terminal cancer. It could be any day."
Okay. So
it could be any day now. So she planned a party on one day, and she's like, "Hopefully, I make it."
yeah, I would say that's
Okay.
a lot of strength for someone that's going to die any day now.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, to plan a whole
I mean,
party.
ideally, I would love to. If I'm doing that, I want to die at the party.
Oh, die at the party?
At the end, of course.
Oh, you just kind of,
Yeah.
you have your own coffin, and you're like,
Yeah, I just
"See ya."
like when the DJ starts playing closing time.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And you're like waving to your friends. And
That is interesting.
Yeah, I would love for. Yeah, fuck it,
that's
dude.
pretty metal. Like, that's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
if we're gonna do this, ideally, I'd be like, please, God.
Now, would you guys ever take, let's say you have terminal cancer
Yeah.
or whatever. I think it would have to be a terminal disease. And they have the suicide, I'm sure they don't call them suicide, the kits where you take the pills or whatever, like something like that. Would you guys consider something like that? Would you do something like that?
Yes.
Euthanasia, I believe they call
Yeah,
it.
euthanasia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess so. If I was like in a lot of pain, maybe I would like bungee jump and take it on the way, or something like that.
Bungee jump and take it on the way down.
just-
Bungee jumping, huh?
Yeah, maybe something
You're
like
like
that.
Just
Louis.
dangle?
You want to like die in company with,
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know if I would do it that way.
Did you
but-
guys ever see that movie where they do it? This guy has, I think he has cancer, and that's basically what it's about. He takes the whatever pills. He's in whatever region that it's legal, and it shows him it shows him taking it like with his friend, and it's super hard to watch.
It's a documentary, or
No, it's not a documentary.
okay.
It's a movie, but it's so well done that like I feel like they really capture the emotion of what it might be like, and his hesitation. He's about to do it, and then he takes it, and he's like, "Oh
He's
my
like,
god, I just
"Ah!"
fucking took it," and then
Yeah.
he like falls asleep and he
there's-
dies, and his friend is right there. It's very
Fuck, man. Can you
pretty
imagine?
heavy.
Yeah.
I think there's a famous comedian called Doug Stanhope, and he tells the story after the statute of limitations has passed, but they had a party for his mom. They had a party for his mom who had, I think, cancer, some sort of terminal disease, and what they did was they drank, had a bunch of laughs, and at the end of the night, she took all the pills.
Oh
And
man!
she passed at the party.
Now, if this was your party, would you take the pills in the middle of the party? But you said you wait to the end of the
I'll
party.
wait to the end,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
I'll wait to the end.
I guess that's pretty cool. You plan it out, like you have everything, you eat your favorite food.
But I mean, the anticipation of that what you're doing to all your guests, they know that you're going to kill yourself at the
How
end
would
of
you
the night.
feel?
That is gnarly.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's true. As
Would
the
you wanna
guest,
go?
as the
Gnarly.
guest, but
As
you,
a guest.
but you would go to a
Would you
funeral.
come to ours?
There-
Would you come to mine if I did that?
Yeah, I would go, but I'd be like, "Fuck, dude, like you're gonna die in like 3 hours, It's
yeah,
just,
but
Yeah, live it, suck all this up, like.
Yeah.
but I think I'd rather
Soak it
die
in.
like that than like fucking feel and look like shit and not be able to speak or even remember who you are. And then she'd be like, "Hey, babe, Daniel's here," and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
that, dude.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Mhm.
I'd rather you like remember me taking some fucking Molly and then like or whatever, you know.
Do you think you'd be sober when you took this?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Absolutely
same.
not.
No way, dude.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I'd be so high anyways, and I'd be like,
I think I'd
"Woo,
have to do that in a
time to
sober
go."
moment.
You would be sober. Interesting.
Really?
I say that. I think so.
Just in case you have an oops, like a take it back
I just
moment?
feel like I need to do that with a clear head.
So-
I can't be drunk and be like, "Oh, I fucked up, man." You know, I
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
make sure that is the right decision for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, man, when it comes down to it, I think you're like, it's going against your whole
Yeah, you're
biological, you know, you're an organism, and all you try to do your whole life is survive as long as you can. And all organisms are like that. So it's really counterintuitive. And I think once you do it, you might be like, "No, I don't know if I can do it."
But
and
there's-
if you're drunk or you're on Molly,
Yeah.
especially if I was on Molly, I want it to finish because I love.
Yeah.
My friends love Molly.
I
you
know.
what
I
mean?
was like, I saw him processing and remembering his friend.
Yeah.
But listen, it's also your instinct to avoid pain and suffering a lot of the times, and depending on that on your situation, that could be the case that could be your scenario. You're always in pain. You can't fucking clean up after yourself.
I'm not against euthanasia. I'm pro euthanasia. I like it. But I'm just saying, I don't know if I would do it drunk or high. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, but
Yeah.
you're gonna let's just say you organize this event, and you're just gonna write it out and watch everybody, which is it's a good decision, I guess. But you're just gonna sit there and watch everybody enjoy it, and just that's enough for you. You don't want that head change or anything like that.
I mean, I don't think so. I think I would want to do it. I want to make sure that I'm in a clear mind, and I want to go how I'm supposed to go. You know.
It's funny that the comedian that he tells the story now, and he says that after she took the pills, it's somebody or him when like pretended they're on the phone. "Mom, it's the doctor. Apparently they found the cure."
Stupid.
You know what's funny though? I was thinking like I would probably like take it and be like, "Oh no, I don't want to. Just kidding. I'm good." Yeah.
That's what she
Just kidding. Fuck this
Yeah,
place.
yeah, no. You
No.
know what though? As you said it, like, oh, you would just want to sit and enjoy it. I'm like, maybe I would want to do that too. You know, just kind of
Just
like
take
really
in.
take
Take
everyone
it
in.
It's your last moment
Yeah.
on this planet, and I just think it'd be nice if we were all not high for one day.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. It's like it's also like counterintuitive for me because that's not how I live. You know, like that's not how I lived.
Yeah,
But it sounds
Yeah.
very nice.
I don't think there's a chance in hell that she'd be sober. But anyways,
All right. Well,
what's her name?
what's her name?
Linda, you are the baby doll of the week.
All right, guys, that does it for this week's episode. And if you guys know anybody that is going to sue Buffalo Wild Wings for not having actual wings on their boneless wings,
Show 'em this episode.
If you guys know anybody that put a giant dog in an IKEA bag, show 'em this episode.
If you guys know anyone that wants to be Selena Gomez,
Show
show 'em
'em
this
this
episode.
episode.
we're talking to you, Haley. Peace.
Next week.
Bye, everyone.